Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be doing another flight world. This world comes from Skyward Night Flight. Basically, what this world is a glider world. And I'm gonna turn up the music again. And what it is you'll see little wind strikes out there. And in this vehicle, there actually is a battery right here. We will use the engine to get ourselves flight into the wind strikes. But once we are in there, we will actually cut off the engine, and the wind strikes will allow us to glide through the air as a glider should. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to hit our flight limits. We're going to do our flaps. Go ahead and start our engine. And crank it up. Alright, we're waiting for the engine to get up. Now you'll see the meters right here. We start out at 10 meters. So I'm just going to stay pretty low actually.
Stall.
Yeah, you'll hear the engine give you a warning of the stall mode.
Approaching stall.
So this thing is kind of very sensitive. So I'm going to start out pretty low down here, just to show how low we can start out with. So we're down to 20 meters, 18 meters, 14. So I'm say about 13 some meters. When we're on the ground, it's at 10 meters basically. So I'm starting at 12 to 13 meters. I'm just gonna get into the wind strike, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut off my engine once we're in the wind strikes. So right about now, I'm gonna cut the engine off. And then you wanna listen for those high-pitched beeps, and that's what's gonna give us some lift. See, we're up to 50 some meters. See, our meters were climbing, so we're just using the wind strikes to glide us up in the air. And basically what we'll do is just gonna go around a circle. Now, there's not a lot of action in this video. To me, this is a nice, calm ride in the glider. And we just gotta be able to ride around in a circle. And it's very calm, relaxing with the music that's playing. So you can see we're already at 230 some meters. The higher pitch, that means the higher we're climbing.
Approaching stall.
Yeah, it'll give you the warning, approach the stall. You just gotta be able to correct it. Just want to kind of stay within wind strikes.
Approaching stall.
You know, don't go too far out of the wind strikes either.
Approaching stall.
So this does take some time to try to climb, because we're just basically going around in a circle. If it's silent, that means you're just gliding right at a even pace, meaning you're not climbing or lowering. So my goal is I'm trying to climb as high as I can get, because I want to kind of go above the mountains. There we go, we got some high pitch there. That means we can climb some more. We're up to 500 some meters.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
And I kind of find out there's two. It feels like there's two separate airstrikes. There's ones on this side and ones on that side. For now, I'm trying to stay on these sides.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
And if you do this right, you can kind of feel where you're supposed to be to pick up the wind to make you get some lift. So we're up to 600 plus meters.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
And again, we only started about 12 meters starting this flight. And basically, this is the SAC flight system, but with very slow glider style.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Yeah, like I said, it will warn you as approaching stall, but as long as it doesn't come out and say you are physically stalling, as long as you can correct approaching stall, then you're still good. We do like the high-pitched sound because that gives us more lift. We're going up to 800 meters now.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
And actually, this road here is not as easy as you think it is. You have to be able to find the right area to get your vehicle in so it can give it some lift.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approach. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
So I think I'm in the middle of the two circles, so I gotta get back. So now we're up to 900 plus meters.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Now for me, if I hear approaching stall, I think the way I've been able to kind of correct it is drop my nose a little bit, because you can't pull up the nose too high and it's still approaching stall. So I try to drop my nose a little bit.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
So we're getting higher, but I want to get higher than the mountains.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Yeah, I think we're kind of on the outside of this thing, so I want to get back on the inside. Yeah, for me this takes a little bit of concentration, just trying to find each of the spots so I can keep climbing. And again, this whole time I have not had any single engine on. I cut the engine as soon as I picked up some wind at about 12 meters or so. So this whole time I have not had my engine on. That's what saves the battery for flying.
Approaching stall. Approaching
So now we're up to 1,200 meters.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall.
So when you do hear it beeping high pitch, you can kind of lift your nose up a little bit, but you don't want to overdo it because then it will actually give you more of a stall.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Yeah, just make sure you don't go on the outside. Sometimes I tend to go a little overboard and kind of go on the outside. Just kind of watch out for that. And yeah, your meters will drop too if you don't get in the right spot, which is fine too, because then we can always correct that. See, now we're getting high enough, we're getting through the clouds.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Now we're up to 1,400 some meters.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall.
So yeah, I'm just trying to crack the approaching stall.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Yeah, and this video may not be as exciting, but for me it's just kind of calm, relaxing going through here. So maybe you can take this as a calm, relaxing video.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Yeah, just gotta fix it. So I did come to approaching stall to an actual stall. Just gotta correct it.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall.
What makes this hard, this world a little bit hard, because there's some gaps in within these wind strikes, so it makes it kind of a little bit hard to find exactly where it's going to be. So now we're up to 1,700 meters.
Approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching 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 stall, approaching stall, approaching approaching stall, 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 approaching stall,
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to find all the proper pace, because I'm seeing, it feels like the higher I'm getting, there's more bigger gaps.
approaching stall, approaching
So
stall,
I'm just trying to find the right areas to get the wind going.
approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall. Approaching stall, 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 approaching approaching stall, 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 approaching.
So now we're out to 2,000 some meters.
Approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall.
Now we're well above the mountaintop side here.
Approaching stall, 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 stall,
Nope.
approaching stall.
Come on. See, we just got to correct it. Yes, now we're kind of dropping a little bit, but it's okay. We can correct this. I'm trying to get a little bit higher than the mountaintop so I can get across the mountaintop. Okay, we're up to 2100 meters.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall.
So now we're up at 2300 meters. So I feel like we're well above height. So I'm gonna try to get across here to the mountain top over here.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
So here I'm just gonna get out of that circle path. I'm just gonna glide forward, see if I can pick up the wind from over here, the mountaintop up here. So we are dropping in some meters, but it's okay because we'll pick up the wind from over here. This is why I want to get high enough in the sky to pick up the wind streaks from over here. See, you can tell we're starting to get a little bit lower, but we should be able to pick up the wind streaks from over here. And we should be able to do the same thing, kind of climb up a little bit. And there we go. See, we went across. Now we can see this mountain here. There's our mountain top there.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
And these do have searchlights on them.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
This map, I think this is the highest mountain in the map, I think. I'm gonna see if I can circle this one more time, see if I can get just a little bit higher, see if I can get across the other mountaintop.
Approaching stall. 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 Stop. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Okay, we're up to 2,200 meters.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
So we're digging up to 2,300 meters.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall. Approaching
So you
stall.
just gotta correct it.
Approaching. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to use rest of these wind streaks to try to get across the sky here.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approach.
Up to 2,400 meters.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching. Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall.
So I'm gonna half circle this, and I'm gonna try to cut across over here.
Approaching stall.
So I'm just gonna cut it straight across here. I'm gonna pick up these other wind strikes in front of us. Again, we will drop some meters, but it's okay because that will just take us to these wind strikes over here. Alright, then we'll come over here. Alright, so we picked up on these wind strikes. To 2,300 meters. Now this is gonna be quite a stretch because wind strikes in front of us look like they're a little higher. We'll try to pick up on them. Right now I'm just going straight across. So now we are very, very slowly dropping, but that's not. But that's okay. It's not bad. Right now we're studying at 2335.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
So I should be coming into these wind streaks here.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
There's the other mountain over here.
Approaching.
And now we're kind of on the other side of the island over here.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching 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 stall. 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 Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching
So right now I'm just trying to circle this mountain.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
You can tell we're still pretty high, and we've made a good distance from start off.
Approaching stall. 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 Approaching stall.
Alright, so I'm circling that mountain one more time, and I might do one other.
Approaching stall.
Mountain
Approaching
top.
stall. Approaching 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 stall, 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 approaching stall.
And apologies for this mini approach stall. I'm still trying to correct it. This world is not that easy to fly, so you just gotta try to find a way to correct it.
Approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approach stall, approaching 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 stall.
I just tend to try to ignore it.
Approaching stall.
I hear it, but I'm trying to use it to correct it, so I kind of half ignore it.
Stall, 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 approaching stall, approach.
Okay, so I had to dip my nose right there. So now we're up to 2,500 meters.
Approaching stall, 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 approaching stall.
So now I'm gonna try to get over toward that side of those mountains.
Approaching stall, approaching stall, 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 approaching stall, approach.
Now I'm just gonna go straight across.
Approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall.
So we made up to 2,600 meters. Now I'm just going straight across over here. So we have dropped some meters. Again, that's fine, because we're just kind of cruising along to pick up the next wind strikes. Now we're down over here.
Approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall, approach. Approaching stall, approaching stall, approaching stall,
And then
approaching stall.
I'm gonna see if I can get across to this other small,
stall, approaching stall.
other small mountain bit over here. Did it make up to 2,600 meters? I'm trying to make it across those wind strikes there for that little small mountain spot there. And again, we are slowly dropping, which is again fine. Because there's not a lot of wind strikes between the two mountains. So we're just basically gliding our way through. Alright, so we've made our way here. We'll just pick up these wind strikes. I should be picking up these wind strikes here pretty soon. There we go. So we're just gonna circle this little mountain top.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
All right. So
Stall.
we have
Stall.
made run to this
Approaching
mountaintop.
stall.
So I'm gonna go ahead and go from here, and I'm gonna go ahead to our landing spot. See, I'm going down pretty fast, so we'll see what happens at this point. I may or may not have to turn my engine back on just to make the landing. I want to try to make it without using the engine. I'm getting my engine ready just in case. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it. So, because we're right down to 1200. I think I might go ahead and kick it on, just to be on the safe side. So now we got the engines kicked back in. And I can use up the rest of my battery to stay up, at least enough to be able to make the landing. Let's do flaps. Alright, so I cut off my engine. Hit the brakes. I'm coming for my landing.
Approaching stall. Approaching stall.
Yeah, this doesn't have.
Approaching stall.
It's kind of weird landing because it doesn't have a I mean, that's pretty good landing anyways. So anyway, guys, well, I really hope you enjoyed the video, but I did want to show this to you. So y'all have a great day.